Hello my fellow freaks, it's Exequie. Welcome to my next video here on YouTube. So today I'm going to be discussing a very important topic. Once again, this topic is somewhat personal, and I'll explain that later on in the video. So today's topic is going to be imitation. Now, for those of you that may not know, what is imitation? Imitation is when someone or something is being copied, or imitated, if you will. So in this video I'm just going to discuss, later on as I said, I'm going to discuss some personal examples that I've dealt with in my own life, but to start off I'm just going to talk about some general things involving imitation and just my opinion on it. Now this whole thing is my opinion. In this video I'm not necessarily stating any facts. This is just how I feel about imitation. You don't have to agree with me, you don't have to argue with me in the comments. If you want to, go ahead, but you don't have to, is what I'm trying to say, because all of this is just my opinion. If you want to discuss, that's fine, but please no arguments in my comment boxes, okay? I do not appreciate arguing. I just had to say that before I start. So, as I said, imitation is when someone or something is being copied. So, I feel that when someone is copying someone else, whether it be their looks, their personality, their talents, trying to copy anything off of someone else, I feel like there's no self-love involved in the individual that's copying the other individual. I feel like they don't love themselves. Everybody is unique. Everybody is special. Everybody's got their own talents, their own personality, everything of their own. There's no need for people to copy off of everybody else or anybody else, because they have their own unique set of talents and traits and looks and everything else. There's no need for anyone out there to copy off of anybody else. That's why we're all given our own things that make us special and unique, because there's no need for us to copy off of someone else. And I truly feel that you don't love yourself if you're copying off of somebody else instead of spending that time to be yourself. I feel like there's no progress being made when people are being copied. I feel like there is no betterment being made, or I feel like there is no betterment happening of an individual when they are busy copying somebody else instead of developing themselves, making progress by developing themselves, by developing their lives. If you're copying somebody else, that is the last thing that you're doing. The last thing that you're doing is focusing on yourself, and that is really bad. It's detrimental. It's not good. You do need to focus on yourself, not copy somebody else. That's not going to get you anywhere. You have to remember, you are not that person. You are yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it's beautiful. I don't know why more people don't think that. It really makes me sad. This is an example I've used on my social media in the past to kind of explain to people something about imitation. And it's kind of morbid. Just a warning. My example is kind of morbid compared to maybe some other examples out there involving imitation. But this is my example. If you wanted to be somebody else so bad that you went to that person and cut off their face and put it on top of yours like a mask, does that make you them? No. It's just a mask. Underneath, you're still you. So your goal of being somebody else, it really didn't work there, did it? No. That is the best way I can explain how I feel about imitation, and that's one of the best ways I can explain imitation in general. It's just a waste of time to try and be somebody else when you could just be yourself. And it makes me sad whenever I see individuals struggling with self-love to the point that they want to copy others because they don't feel like they are good enough. That's sad. That's why I said earlier that I don't feel like self-love is involved anywhere in the individuals that imitate others. I really don't. And I never will. I'll always feel this way about imitation. So now I will kind of slip into a personal example now that I have talked generally about it. So my personal example is a lot of people in my life have come up to me and said, oh, I wish I was you, I wish I could be you, and I hear that a lot. It's not just with me that I hear it. I see it and hear it everywhere. I see it a lot on social media, people saying they wish they could be somebody else. Like I said, it's said to me a lot, and I just shake my head and I say, no, you do not want to be me. My life may look easy, but it's anything but, and that's the same with everybody else's life. Their life may look easy, it might look like something you want instead of your own life, but that's not the truth, and you need to realize that. It's very important to realize that your life is yours. The life you got is the life that you want. That's important to realize. Sadly, some people never wake up to that truth, you know? Some people never realize that, and it's truly sad, because they're just wasting time. But yes, I've had a lot of people in my life say, oh, I want to be you. And I've seen a lot of other people be told that people want to be them, and it disappoints me, it saddens me, and it even angers me a little bit. I'm disappointed that instead of bettering themselves and their lives, they would rather sit there behind a phone or computer telling somebody how they wish they were them. It really makes me want to cry, because I just wish everybody would love themselves wholeheartedly, fully, completely, and not feel like in order to be worth anything, they had to be somebody else. That's really sad. So I just want to close by saying, please, everybody out there, please do not copy other people. Do not try to copy their talents, their looks, their personality, anything that you can copy off of someone. Please do not do it. Be yourself. Work on bettering yourself. Work on progress. Copying someone else is not progress. It's the opposite. It's a hindrance to progress. And I've talked about that in my previous videos. That isn't good. Whenever something is a hindrance to progress, it's bad, not good. It's negative, not positive. You need to remember that. Just be yourself. You're all beautiful, special, and unique in your own ways. There's no need to copy someone else, and if you're doing that, you're just wasting time, and you're not making any progress. That's just the truth of it. It's bitter, but it's the truth. There's no need to be copying somebody else, because you're all amazing the way that you are. And if you spent as much time on yourself as you do wishing you were someone else, imagine how much farther in your progress you would be right now. That's all I want to say to you guys. I love all of you. You're all beautiful. Please remember that. Don't forget it. And be yourself, because that's very important. Okay, that's it. Bye for now, my fellow freaks.